Hi, this is Robynn Smith, founder of Print Day in May, and here I am at Blue Mouse Studios at Print Day in May 2020. And I have inked up this block. You can see that it's ready to go because you see how it sort of shines in the light? You want a little bit of that sheen, and it's the very first time it's being printed, so I always give it a little extra ink that first time round. Eventually the block sort of cures and it doesn't need that much ink on it anymore, but right now you kind of gotta load it up without loading it up. So they're very thin layers that go on one after the other. You don't need a lot of pressure, you just need repetition. So I'm gonna set it anywhere on the press bed right now because I'm gonna be doing what's called a bleed print, meaning that I am not going to have any borders on this. The paper is going to be smaller than the block. So I'm putting on some fresh gloves just so I can get my paper, pick up my paper successfully without getting ink all over it. Let me make sure I've got the right sheet of paper. Yeah, this is it. I've got 2 blocks, so I want to make sure I've got the right sheet. So I'm going to lay this down, and it's going to be a little bit smaller than the block, which means I'm going to put a couple pieces of newsprint down so it catches the ink. You'll notice I'm not using blankets on my press because this is a relief print, and blankets are used to get all the pressure into the recessed areas of a block or a plate, and we don't want to do that. We just want to kind of kiss the surface. So I set this pressure yesterday, and we'll see if it's the right pressure. I'm not certain. You never know until the very first print. So let's find out. I'm gonna leave this in just in case. Looks pretty good according to what's happening here. I think it may need a little bit more. So I'm just gonna crank it a tiny bit more, which means that it could move and it could result in a not very good print, but it's the very first one, so we're basically just testing. So the reason I thought maybe it needed a little more is that right on those areas on the edge, I saw it wasn't all that dense. So, I don't know, let's find out. Could be better, could be a little bit more pressure, maybe a little bit more ink, but as I said before, it's the first pancake. So the second one will be better.